So what do you guys think of the advice? Just be yourself.
Go ahead.
Okay, so here it comes again. I mean, being yourself means that you're going up to a woman and you don't know what to talk about. That is being yourself in today's context. You just got to stay there, look at her, and just rambling on. Just because she's beautiful, you're also going to be nervous. So being yourself in that state is not very helpful. So being yourself is actually more about learning how to communicate in the way that you want to communicate. Not until then can you be yourself. And I used to say that if you really want to be good with women, you have to be much more yourself than you've ever been before, and you have to be authentic. And in order to be authentic, you need to inject curiosity in your mindset. So instead of focusing about you, about what you are doing, how cool you are, and what you want in life, you have to shift it over and make it about her instead. To be really curious about what is going on in her life, in depth, that goes beyond just the beauty that we see. Not until then do you have the right mindset to alter the behavior that can support that mindset. And now we're going into real interpersonal communication skills that I believe guys need to learn in order to be themselves more than ever before. To be authentic is nothing that you really get born with. You really have to learn to be yourself. I mean, most of my clients, they are not someone who want to go with polygamy or something. They just want to find a girlfriend and be with an attractive girlfriend, and they're happy. But the truth is, it's like they just don't know how to be themselves, how to be authentic. So it's very, very important here to really look at what is actually the goal with the woman holistically. If you look at the beautiful woman and you get all this feeling that you really desire this woman, you need to shift your mindset to know more about her than just the look. That is the trick to actually go away from the spell of she's being beautiful and actually learn something. It's a conscious act that you have to take in order to take a step back and really be able to communicate for real. Does it make sense?
Mhm.
I like to say, especially recently, find your own uniqueness. There is some truth in just be yourself, but it's just free words, so it's extremely vague. If you're telling some potato head with no personality to just be himself, he's not going to be very exciting. So if we were to replace one of those words, maybe we could say something along the lines of just create yourself, just build yourself, become a better self that you currently are. Because if I stayed the same as I was 10 years ago, I wouldn't have my own YouTube channel. I wouldn't have my own best-selling book. I wouldn't have this or that. I would be a completely different person. I never would have done stand-up comedy. That never would have got me here or there or any other place. Um, Improving yourself is such a key thing. People talk a lot about authenticity, which is definitely necessary, but having your own uniqueness is something I have pretty much been forced to live, having a weird name myself. Um, and finding my own uniqueness is a way that I was able to stand out. It could even be little things, like some people might be able to relate to having pretty cool rings on their fingers, maybe, or some crazy fashion style that they have. Some people take it overboard. Some people are subtle about it. Finding your own uniqueness is a great way to go about it, but you can't expect to be a sucker for all your life and expect things to happen. Improving your communication. Um, a lot of people recommend like going to the gym. I'm a lazy fuck, so it doesn't really matter to me. So some people may also, especially any Americans watching, you will especially relate to this, but you don't have to go to the gym if you want to. That's another way you can go. Personally, I don't anymore, but finding your own uniqueness is one of the key ideas I'm currently thinking about in terms of that.